Yo mis toimub, my name is Green, and since CSGO is full of extremely satisfying moments, I thought we could take a look at 30 of them. So let's start off with an extremely satisfying one. It's also a huge shout out to the real MVPs of the CSGO community, and it is doing Overwatch cases and getting that cheater banned. Good job, my friend. The next one is really obvious. It's something that we all strive for in CSGO, and it is ranking up. There is almost nothing better than the feeling you get when you know that all your hard work has finally paid off.
Whoa, 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 nobody lit, my friend. My life is complete. This is pretty good, man. We struggled for a long time, man. Finally.
By the way, guys, if you have trouble ranking up, then you should probably subscribe to this channel because it will help you a lot. This one almost never happens, but when it does, you can be 100% sure that there's gonna be someone on your team who's gonna be like, hey, we did it, guys. And it is getting a team ace in the first round. Yes! There's just something so satisfying about all the numbers lining up in the scoreboard. This one doesn't even need an explanation, and I just wish I could hit more of these sweet deagle headshots. We are already at the topic of pistols, so why don't we add USB one-taps? This one is for the snipers out there. Think about how great it feels when you randomly shoot through a wall and get a free kill. You know this moment when you call a flash for your teammate and it actually works?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, me neither, but I've heard it feels good, so here it is.
Already there for G2. MBK is about to find out exactly what's up. The flash comes in, and they're gonna peek with everyone. Cloud9 have been ruined.
So you're in a match, it seems like all is lost, your team is losing, nothing else to do, but then somehow miraculously you come back and you actually win the game. How satisfying is that?
Nice.
Why you pick like nah, well played.
Yep. We all love to transform into Kobe for a second. I think that CSGO is one of the few places in the world where it is totally okay to say that you like to watch your enemies burn. I think the most satisfying thing about getting a Glock kill against a fully armored enemy is that in this moment you know the enemy was so trash. I mean, could it be any more trash? I really love to spam through smokes because once in a while you will get lucky and you will get that kill, and when you do, you know it feels so good. Getting a random pre-fire one-tap. It's like your brain can't even process what just happened. It's so amazing. Okay, so this is something that I think most of us literally live for. It's the most amazing feeling when you clutch that important 1 versus X situation and all your teammates are cheering you on and clapping and screaming. I don't know, it's amazing. This one is definitely the most difficult one to achieve. I've only had this happen to me once, and to be honest, at that moment I was so proud of myself. Of course, I'm talking about the grenade impact kill.
Throwing grenade.
We all know that when you have a bot on your team, then most likely he never listens to your commands.
Guard this area. No, my friend.
But once in a blue moon, he actually does listen, and he actually does what you say.
Affirmative.
So when this happens, it just feels like a really magical moment. Thank you, Gaben. Okay, the next one is really simple, but yet it feels amazingly good. And it's getting an ace. I mean, even if you get an ace against an eco, it's still so satisfying. And whenever somebody in the server says like, oh, it wasn't against an eco, so it's nothing special, then you know, f this guy. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Getting an ace in whatever situation is not an easy thing by all means, so you deserve to feel good and don't let anyone stop you. I don't really play AWP a lot. I only use it sometimes when I'm feeling good with it. And so whenever I get a no-scope kill, I just feel immense amount of joy. I don't know why, but there's just something about it. There's just something about it that you know that you took a huge risk, but you still succeeded.
Holy shit, lol.
This one falls into the same category as the last one, and it is getting an AVP collateral shot. It feels really good because the probability of this happening is so low. And whenever it does happen, you know for sure that you pretty much already won the round. Okay, this one is I think one of my favorites. You know the moment when the enemy has planted the bomb, you're retaking the site, you've almost cleared it all, but there's only one last enemy and you don't know where he is, so you tap the defuse to bait him out, he peeks, you finally eliminate him, but there's so little time left you don't even know if you're gonna make it, but you still go for it. Everyone in the server is holding their breath, the pressure is so high, and then somehow you manage to defuse with literally milliseconds left. You take a deep breath and you go into the next round waiting for that adrenaline to drop off so your hands wouldn't shake. Feels good, man. Whew, that was intense. But moving on, I think one of the best feelings in CSGO is winning against trash talkers. We've all experienced this. The enemy team is just so toxic. They're trying to bring you down, they're trying to beat you to the ground, but you don't take any of it. You just try your best, you go out there and you win the game. And at the end, of course, you say, GG, easy. That's how it is, and that's how it should be. Remember when Simple tried to go for a knife kill against Team Liquid?
Oh no, Nitro! Oh, nearly got knifed. Simple, of course.
He failed, and because of this, they lost the match. Well, yeah, but I don't really blame him for going for it, because it feels so good to successfully knife an enemy player. It's a true statement of confidence, and it's adding a bit of trash talk to the game without using any words. It's an amazing feeling.
This is so close. There it is.
Wait, did you hear that? It sounded like one of the most satisfying sounds in CSGO. Can we play that again? Ah. Yes. You know it's about to go down when at the start of the round you're gonna buy a Zeus. I mean, I could literally do this all day. It's just so good. Alright, moving on. We've all been in the situation where you know the enemy is really low, so you just shoot one bullet at him, and apparently that's just enough.
Nice, dude.
Isn't that nice? Believe it or not, I've never unboxed a knife in my life, which is kinda sad, but understandable since I've only opened maybe a dozen cases, so here's Freakazoid opening 2 knives in 2 minutes.
I didn't even expect it! Why does that happen? Oh my god! Oh! Woo! Give me it! What up, dog? Oh my god!
If you've been in the CSGO for a while, or even if you're new here, you should definitely know this legendary situation.
Russian wilderness just sniping. Did Emilio just get vac banned? What? What? What?
This was so confusing to everyone at that time, but looking back, it's really satisfying seeing that vac ban announcement in the chat.
Oh god. What did we just see?
Yeah, I think this is a first, like an official match.
Maybe you've experienced this situation in the middle of a match. Leave a comment down below, how did it feel? Although I think I already know the answer.
Well, I don't actually know what I guess they're going to have to bring in a stand-in, basically, because I don't think that's something you can get sorted out fairly quickly.
Alright, Major is coming up and we're all really excited for it. Not only because it's the biggest and most prestigious tournament in CSGO, but also because of moments like this.
To try and hold off the rotations. Oscar's gone. Chris isn't. Op still in the picture. Op still very much in the round. Oh, Chris! He's found 3. It's down to a 2-on-2. Chris, can he close this with an ace? Oh my God! Chris, the Wolf of Wall Street gets an ace, and it's championship point mouse.
When this happened, I think I watched this clip over and over again about 30 times in a row and in 7 different languages. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. You know you did the same.
Was ein Ace! Junge, was ist los mit dir?
I have a feeling like this should have been the first one because it's what CSGO is all about, but you know, I kind of forgot it. So here it is. It's winning a match. Nice guys, GG.
We have defeated the enemy.
And finally, I'm gonna leave you guys with this one. Just watch it for yourself and I'm sure you will definitely agree on how satisfying this is. So guys, this will conclude the video. Let me know in the comments if you think I left something out and maybe I will do a second part as well. And let me know if you enjoyed this video by clicking the like button, and if you're new here then don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any good stuff. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. GG.